Good morning. Good morning. It's sort of a good morning. George, how are you? Laura, thanks. Yes. Yes, George. I agree. It's one of those days, etched in my mind. What's happening to another Ryan? So today it's at 20. It's 20 years. 20 years. And everybody I know. You go to the Politics show. Alex and Danny are talking about it. I was just over there. I was gonna pop on and do stuff about the Geeks Live, or not Geeks Live. I mean Overland Geeks logo, and then I was like, I just want to share my, my little story, in remembrance of 20 years ago, which just seems like yesterday, really. But I'm so far removed. I mean, we are some of the lucky ones that, at least I was, I was here where I live. I was nowhere near it. So, but I watched the events unfold. I remember driving into work. I was working for a small advertising agency. And it's a regular morning, right? Just like everybody else is having a regular morning. And I got in, sat in front of my computer, started doing some stuff. And then my main boss, the owner of the agency came in and says, "Hey, did you guys hear about, the plane that just flew into one of the towers?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" So yeah, it just happened. It's all over the radio, and so we had a little old color TV in the back that we went and grabbed, and there was no cable at the office. It was, except for internet. We didn't have TVs or anything, and grabbed it and plugged it in, and man, from that point on, we were kind of glued to what was going on. No work got done that day. No work got, at one time we all went in the conference room, and I think, there was a TV in the conference room, and we were watching it, and just, watching the events unfold, was surreal. Just surreal. With the second plane flying into the tower, the plane that flew into the Pentagon, and then Flight 93, right? And I'm sure the rest of us, or those of us here, in the U.S., just kind of sat in horror for the rest of the day. And then all the stories started to come out, right? All the stories started to come out about, the tragedies, the loss of life, the heroism, right? And I'm not going to get into the politics of anything of why it happened, why they would want to do it, or the aftermath of it. It's just because there were a lot of people that day that were just living their lives, right? Living their lives, and then it was gone. So A lot of heroic people, all the first responders, firefighters, the police departments, for EMTs, all those people and everyday people that risk their lives, gave their lives, sacrifice themselves to try to rescue other people and help other people. We just kind of want to keep them in our minds and really just understand the real tragedies of that day. People went to work and never came home. And just like the Pearl Harbor, right? It's some sort of attack that happened that it's like unsuspected. A lot of people don't really remember World War II and Pearl Harbor and that's what's happening now with 9/11. Is people, it's slowly fading away. But hopefully people will continue to remember. I mean, 20 years. So all right, well, that's kind of my story, my thing about that day. I have to agree with George. I agree with you, George. Totally. 100%. No matter the politics. Yeah. Ryan, and that's a lot of people don't really realize. It wasn't just Americans that day. That were in the trade towers or in New York. I mean, New York is one of the biggest international cities. So you had people from all kinds of nationalities over there. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't a strike at America. It was a strike at humanity, at being a decent human being. Because those again, the people that lost their lives there, I get it. But yeah. I mean, it's really now I don't know what to talk about because that, that's just kind of it's a somber day. It's a somber day. What do you do? Where do you go? Well, let's celebrate the lives we have. Let's try to be good to each other. That's kind of what I'd love for people to do is just be humans. I believe most of us are, right? Most of us, you know, most of us gather in little things like this, and talk to each other, and we're just decent to each other, no matter what country we are from, what our religious beliefs are, you know. It is. It's not so hard. It really isn't so hard. It really isn't so hard. Just a little bit of consideration and understanding, goes a long way. But we all know there's a lot of other political factors and stuff that goes on, that go on with this sort of thing, and people can debate, the causes and the aftermath all day long. But for now, to me, it's like, you know, there were good people, heroic people on that day, of all nationalities. So this is just in remembrance of all of those, all of the people that lost their lives, or helped in the rescue efforts and recovery efforts in the aftermath. So it is 20 years. Other than that, okay, we are living our lives. So what were the plans for the weekend? Eventually, it'll turn into something like Memorial Day, right? Maybe they'll make it like a national holiday, but it'll become a Memorial Day where people go, oh, it's a federal holiday. I get a day off that day, even with Memorial Day. It's to kind of remember all those people that died in in previous wars. I hope it doesn't happen that way, but like me, I got up this morning. I was like, I'm gonna stream, and then I and talk about logos and stuff, and then I was like, it's a different kind of day. It's a different kind of day. Different kind of day. You could see the emotion. You could see the emotion, how emotional this day is for a lot of people. You go over to the politics show with Alex and Danny. Danny's very emotional over this. She wasn't going to go on. She wasn't going to go on the stream with Alex, but she's, she's a trooper, and she's, a lot of good stories going over there on the politics show. So if you haven't watched the politics show with Alex and Danny, that's something to check out. I probably can't watch TV at all today. I'm one of those guys that if I watch any of the show, I'll get emotional. I don't seem like I'm emotional, but I will ugly cry. Yeah, I'm with you, George. Again, most people are getting on with their lives today. Probably, not thinking of it, but that's okay. Chrome extension at a Chrome. What's well? Okay, I will not ask you to divulge what you are working on. I feel you, buddy. I got my little blue bar. It's blue. It's blue indicating that my goal is reached. I forgot what my goal was. I forget. I thought it was 75. Was it 7? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's I'm gonna test something here. In a second, hopefully. See how this works. My alerts aren't going off, but I think somebody subbed the other day and the alert didn't go off. I don't know why. So I'm gonna do a quick test. Watch your ears. I hopefully that's not it. Okay, that's a different one. And yeah, I'm not really gonna share my screen on it at the moment. Subscriber alert only. Okay, here we go. Was that a bit loud? No sound. Well, let me go look at the alert itself. No notification. Okay. No notification. But it popped up. It was there. It popped up on the screen, of course. But so. Let me see. Automatically mix audio. Nope. Aspect ratio. Preview widescreen. I mean. Disable triggers. Multi-view. Oh, here. Let's do this. All right. So. Let's get that out of the way. Get that out of the way so you're not having to see all that. So my YouTube alerts, they're there. It's there. My buy me a coffee's there. Oops. Automatically mix audio? Maybe not mix the audio. I don't know. But I can. All right, let's try. I'm gonna try something. All right, let's try this. Music down a bit more. Like maybe the web. Did that come through? Did that come through at all? Any audio? No audio? Yes, audio. Because it's a browser source. And I'm pulling it into vMix, but it's not. It's not letting me. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I know it. Okay. Forgive me. YouTube alerts. That's what I'm looking at. YouTube. There we are. YouTube alerts. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Let me go back over to my. Let me turn something off, though. I want to take the browser out of the mix. All right. Did you hear that? Nope. Okay. You should have heard that. Maybe. No. What is going on? Okay. Let's see. My voice is coming through. I'll turn that out. I'm trying to make it look like everything else. Everything. What is it? Okay. I heard it. And it's playing. I could see it. Sounded low. All right. At least we're on to something. Let's turn that up a little bit. All right. Watch your ears. It is low. We are low. It is low. I see that it is definitely low. Very low. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Was that too loud? Good morning, Peter. Your audio is now so much low for me that we hear you double twice. No, it sounded just right to me. Oh, hold on. Double audio may be my side. Yeah, my audio should be good. Should be good. Should be. Should be. Should be. Should be. But we are trying to make sure that the subscriber event, Patrick's time. Some do believe that. Some do believe it. I don't necessarily believe it, but that's neither here nor there. It's more about the people that lost their lives. That's what we're remembering. We're remembering the people that lost their lives, all the heroic actions of the everyday people, firefighters, first responders, police officers. Again, there's all kinds of theories out there. It's not really what we're remembering today, but Hey Patrick, are you going around to every single channel like this and who people are just simply kind of remembering the tragedy of the day and trying to remember those people who lost their lives and all? Are you going around to every channel and just kind of being kooky? Just saying. I get it. It's okay. I don't fault people for having their theories about things. It's fine, but And 3, 2, 1. Later, buddy. Later, buddy. Mike, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. I usually do graphic design stuff. Today we're just kind of, sitting back and just, remembering those people that lost their lives 20 years ago. It's the same thing I would do for Pearl Harbor, on December 7th. It's the same thing I do for Memorial Day. So. There's a time and place to talk about conspiracy theories and all that stuff, but, not really today. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to say it's a slowly evolving design, but yeah, we are building a brand, man. We are going to build a brand. For those who aren't aware, we're David Foster's kind of moving in a new direction, becoming a minimalist, and getting into some overlanding, and So over the next 2 years, he's going to be, kind of scaling down his life and then hitting the road. Very interesting. I'm along for the journey. And if that's something you're into, minimalism and overlanding, be sure to check out overlandgeeks.com. Hey, I get it, George. No worries, man. No worries. It happens. It's what moderator tools are for, right? All right, so yeah, my sub stuff is working finally. At least now I can hear the alert, so let me go back over to my audio over here so I can where does that should be playing somewhere for me. Let me see, where is that playing for me? I know that's going to get annoying. I'll stop. I will stop. I will stop it. Turn it down just a little bit on my end. Let me get so we won't see double this time when I do it. Well, I turned it down, but all right. So good. I got that working again. At least that's working. I still needed to find out what my goal was. What is my goal? What is my goal? hey, I appreciate that, Mike. I hope you're getting some stuff out of it. I mean, what I need to do is my intention, when I started live streaming, um, was to be more, create the videos, and I haven't done a great job at going back and kind of paring those down because I do work another full time. I work for a local TV station doing graphic design and motion graphics for them. And of course, I've got a family, so I'm like every other adult streamer out there who's trying to do this sort of stuff, and we never seem to have enough time. So my goal, hopefully, is to go back through videos and start, you know, editing them down a bit. But yeah, if you can get through all the babbling and my squirrel, everybody knows I do the squirrel. If you can get through that, there's should be some good information in there. And if there's something something you want to learn, throw something in the comments below. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification. We'll who knows? I may end up doing a video on it. Like right now, what I was trying to find out what my goal was. What is my goal? Let me look. I got to go back to Stream Elements. Let me save. I got to save that there so you guys can see. That's another thing. There should be a sound effect there. A sound effect should be playing. I need to go through vMix and figure out how to make sure all this stuff plays like it should. So, yeah, I don't want to be in the subscriber. We need to go over to my full screen overlay there. And what is that set to? That looks weird. Why is it? There's my goal. There's the goal widget. Goal. Settings. $75. I got it set to 75, and I think I'm at 75. So let's do this. We're gonna set it to 100. Set it to 100. Now now we're at 100. There you go. So I've reached 75. Let's save that. All right, and then we'll go back to my full cam. All right, I need 25 more. 25 more for a custom URL. No more YouTube / 8675309 ABCDEFG. I will actually be able to use Grimskull. So I want to say I appreciate you guys popping in and hanging out with me this morning. I know it's a bit of a somber day, and maybe I'm not as upbeat as I usually am, but I do appreciate your time and support and hanging out. Mike, glad to meet you. Glad to have you over here. Where are you coming from? Through David? Through what David's doing there at Overland Geeks? Are you an Overlander? Are you a geek? Tech geek? Are you a streamer? Yes, they do, George. Yes, they do. That's the beauty of this thing. Like, starting streaming, I made so many friends through what was the Creators Guild with Xanthi, and then meeting George, and then meeting Peter, and then Mike. Mike is now being able to meet people like Mike. 3 buildings collapsed on 9/11. Okay. Da, 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 da. I bet a lot of people are going to be having this problem today. Having to. Got it. Were you over in the guild? When that was going on. I mean, sometimes I don't remember people, so maybe we've talked before. So forgive me, please forgive me if the name doesn't pop up, or and you've probably been in plenty of chats or whatever. So, but this is the first time I've seen you in my chat, and just hey, thanks for coming to hang out. Got it. Yeah, it did that. Uh, on a side note, I mean, I'm a coffee drinker. Everybody knows I'm a coffee drinker. I tried this new coffee yesterday. Death Wish coffee. Yeah, Death Wish coffee. Death Wish coffee. All right. You can go away. What is going on? Go away. I need to turn that. All right, come on. Boom. All right, there we go. Damn honey thing. Death Wish. What did I get? That's what I got right here, the dark roast. That's cool as shit. I'm going to do that on my merch site. They sell it at Walmart, which is weird. Scripting for VMix. I definitely got to get into scripting for VMix myself. But yeah, I tried this. I mean, man. I was tweaking. I was tweaking the rest of the day. It is cool. I like that. It is cool, but man, it's no joke. It's no joke. They say it's the world's strongest coffee. Yeah. I should not drink it. Yeah, zoom effect could be done in CSS, but that's got a parallax effect to it. So they must have. It's got to be 2 images, right? It's a video. It's a video. It's a video that, you know, when you hover, it plays the video. What is that video? Is that a WebM file? It's an MP4. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's a video. It's a video. I'm telling you, it's a video. It's a video. Here, let me do this. There you go. I opened the URL in a new tab. Yeah. But here. Here. I'll definitely give you the URL to it. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. I agree, George. You could definitely do it with images also. We will all agree that the effect is cool and that, man, it'd be cool to do that. You know, whether you're doing it with images or video, man, it's like that's just kind of catchy. I like that. I like that. I'm drinking regular old Folgers Black Silk at the moment. I love Inspect. Google the Inspect. I love that. I love that feature. But yeah. Death Wish coffee. The world's strongest coffee. It is strong. It is strong. It's great to have all you guys in the chat. Amazing Peter Gaming. I'm sure the prepping has begun for tomorrow for, getting ready for the stream. Where your hat. Where did you get your hat from the other day? That you were wearing yesterday. We are looking to we're going to be creating some merch for Overland Geeks, and we want to find a good embroidery shop. Got it. So you had them local. You have it created local where you're at. Got it. I didn't know if you were using one of the usual print on demand type shops for that. But that's we want to get some good hats going. Of course, t-shirts and the like. Sure, yeah. Shoot it over. We'll take a look. I mean, we've been looking at the usual places like, Printful, Spreadshirt, Teespring. Of course, they have, the Stream Elements and Stream Labs both have merch type offerings. So yeah, we're working on that, and in fact, that probably be my goal for this weekend is to try to nail down who we want to go with for the various merchandise vendors to be able to start offering that stuff. So, and hello, Miss Amazing. Hello, hello. Hope she's doing well today. We let's see. We kind of started a little over in Streamlabs. But we're looking at other vendors too, especially ones that you can do, back, front, and the sleeve. The logo looks really on black, but we're gonna do full color with some one color, um, as well as some just other graphic tees that deal with minimalism and overlanding and camping and RVing and getting outdoors and all that sort of stuff. Uh, for Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't know. I have not. I have not looked yet. Like I said, we got to find the kind of the best one that's gonna give us the biggest bang for our buck. Not gonna kill the the prices aren't going to dissuade. That's one thing to think of. That's a thank you for that. Thank you for that. And that's something to look at too, is like, to see. Give me a sec here. I'm trying to. Trying to see where my settings are for me. Preferences. Okay. I won't worry about that right now. I've got a Redbubble. I got a Redbubble. I might have mentioned this before. Redbubble account that I've sold some stuff on, but like I said, I didn't do much with it. But now that I'm kind of getting more into a freelance mode, I'm definitely going to fire that back up and start. You know, I've been looking at. Looking at let me open. Like I've got my logo that I would love to start putting on some merch and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking at places for myself too. Um, Sometimes it's a bit difficult because I always like that kind of grungy, distressed look, and a lot of the places may not be able to handle kind of that kind of, they like the solid colors. The art needs to look a little clean, but I can work with it, of course. So it is 9:11. It is the time. My time is now 9:11. It is 9:11 on 9/11. So there are a few good embroidery. Um, there are a few places that do kind of the embroidery kind of on demand that we're looking at, um, as well as just just a good place that is going to give us some good quality shirts, even if they're not great quality. Correct, George. Correct. At some point, I'm going to play around with doing that, but yeah, I got a lot going. There's a lot going to go on. A lot going on in the rest of this month, and just I'm just saying, just in October, just be ready. Just be ready in October. Things are going to happen. I appreciate that, Peter. I appreciate that. We'll we don't necessarily have to do a minute of silence, but I appreciate the thought. Like I said, I started the show with kind of my recollection of that day, and you know, then we had two yahoos come in and ruin it. I assume there are people going around, on to channels and just spouting all kinds of just nonsense. Again, it's not today's not about trying to rehash what people thought happened, why it happened, or what happened in the aftermath. It's remembering the day. It's just remembering the day. 3,000 and more people's lives were affected. Uh, the tragedy and the heroism of the day. That's what today's remembering. That's what we want to remember. And then tomorrow we can get back to figuring out, why it happened and who's to blame, and why, that jet fuel can't melt metal or whatever. But that's not today. That's not for today. But anyway. 9:15 now. I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. Actually, okay, I'm going to let Peter finish his recollection here. I want Peter to finish his recollection, so we'll finish it. Let's just go to full screen so you're not staring at my ugly desktop, and we can, Came home from vacation. Yeah, I was going into work myself. Yep. Yeah, I think a lot of people, not in the immediate area, glued themselves to the TV that day. Yeah, I think it was definitely something that it the world was in disbelief. Yeah, it's like my boss informed us when he got in. It's like, hey, the plane hit the tower, right? And then you had a second plane, and then you had the other two planes, crashing. The one in the Pentagon, the one where they managed to at least down the plane, sacrificing themselves to down the plane. And the tower, and how the towers came down. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. So just, everybody try to remember their humanity. That's the big thing. Let's just remember we're humans. We're all humans. And I appreciate the sentiments from my friends overseas. I do. I really appreciate that, because again, it's like, we're on the world stage, and the world stage. Anyway, thanks again. Hey, I appreciate you guys' time that you spend with me each weekend morning. I do appreciate it, and it's going to cut this short. No problem. No problem. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mike, for that. I do appreciate that. Welcome anytime. I do Saturdays, Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. I do Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. So, come on out, and I will be doing some more graphic work and stuff, if you're interested in that. But, hopefully I'll see you around here. And, if anybody wants to see an amazing cooking show, please go watch the Miss Amazing and Amazing Peter Gaming tomorrow, 12 Eastern, right? 12 Eastern. If you want to see some good food, some good cooking. It's good to see you too, George. Laura was here earlier. I appreciate her. Appreciate her popping in, and we will catch you. I'll be back tomorrow, so we'll do some stuff. We'll do some stuff tomorrow. I was gonna go over how I created the logo for Overland Geeks, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So anyway, everybody, again, thanks for sitting here and remembering this day. Go hug your loved ones, or yourself, or whoever you got next to you. Go hug your loved ones. Go out and celebrate the life that you have right now, and while remembering those on this day. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you later.